Hey guys, welcome to a new video. And today we are going to be talking about Generation Zero. More specifically, a beginner's guide to the game. I'm going to give you a full rundown on some tips for the new players of the game. Let's go ahead and start with looting, one of the most important aspects of the game. So when it comes to looting, there are many different types of containers. Also, after you kill an enemy, you can also loot them. But do keep in mind that it is not the only loot in the game. There are also pickup items like medkits and flares. There are also radio beacons. When destroyed, drop field radios, which can be very important to have in some circumstances. You can also find schematics for ammo and clothing, which is pretty handy sometimes. And when you're running out of ammo, which brings me to the next tip, be smart with your ammo. Now, I'm not saying to be super conservative with your ammo, but you can't just go down using most of your ammo on a few runners. You're going to have to figure out what ammo you need to bring with you and what ammo you will need to save for the harder enemies. Now, of course, this doesn't apply when you have been playing the game for a while and you have stacked up on ammo. But at the beginning of the game, some ammo types are going to be hard to get for a little bit, and you'll necessarily need to calculate what ammo to use on which enemy, but to be at least smart and somewhat methodical about it. Let's go ahead and talk about conserving your inventory space. The game has a weight mechanic, and each item has its own weight to it. Now, you can only carry so much weight on your character before you lose your mobility movements. I would recommend getting the carry capacity perk so that you can handle more weight onto your character. Now, you are going to have to figure out what items you want to keep on you while you explore and fight. Easy way to help is to only keep ammo you need for the guns you are using. Don't carry too much of one item, so don't carry 50 flares on you. And figure out what you are actually going to use when you're out fighting different machines. So if you don't use EMP cells, then you probably shouldn't bring them with you. So now you are facing your first enemies in the game. The game may seem a bit challenging and frustrating, which it is, but there is a way to make your life so much easier. Target the weak points on the machines and you're pretty much set yourself up for success. Now, I'm not going to go super in depth on each machine's weak point, but I'll name a few. The ticks are the ones you don't really want to need to worry about. Do keep in mind that some of them will have armor, so it takes just an extra bullet to kill them. The seekers are almost the same way, just hit anywhere but the center of them. Runners are pretty easy. They have a cylinder on their back that can be destroyed and sometimes instantly killing them. Hunters also have a cylinder on their back, and you can take them out, and weapons for quick kills. Now, harvesters and tanks are pretty similar. Their main weak points are their weapons, the armor on their legs, and the cylinder on their back. The new enemies have weak points on their own too. The Lynx's upper body is a weak point. The wolf has a few, which are its front face, I think, and the missile pods. The core inside, which can easily be visible when it stands up. I know there's a lot of this to remember, but trust me, it's pretty easy to identify these weak points once you start playing more of the game. Now, my last tip for y'all is to do the missions. I know trying to kill a tank may seem super cool and fun, but progressing in the story and doing side quests is rewarding. Getting the XP and leading you to new loot areas and safe houses is all part of the quest. So go ahead and check your quest log every now and then to get caught up on those opportunities. That's about it for this guide. If you found any of this helpful, then leave a comment and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Also, feel free to help new players out in the comment section. I know there's not a lot of y'all, but I mean, if you feel like I missed something, or something that might be very important and I didn't explain it, go ahead and put it in the comment section, and I'd really appreciate that. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.